is being recorded. Okay, na?
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Okay, great. So let's start on with today's session. So from today on, we are going to start on with our topic arrays. If you have any questions regarding the patterns, give me a minute. Let me show you how you have to send your doubts. Yes, is my screen visible to you all? Yesterday, I solved this particular question. Let me go to the submissions. Let's suppose that you have a problem in this particular question that you want to ask in the group. Okay, so you just copy this particular code, whatever you have written. You know a site known as Pastebin. If you don't, then I'm telling. There are lot more. Instead of Pastebin, if you know other sites as well, you can use them. But right now I'm telling you about the Pastebin. Just go to Pastebin. Here you can, whatever you have copied, just paste it over here. Okay, after pasting it, you can just click on create new paste. Is everyone clear what I did? Then simply just copy this link and in the group, like let's suppose I'm just taking a notepad here. Give me a minute. Let me share my entire screen. Okay, I hope you are able to see my entire screen. So here, just paste that link. Now, how will I know that which question you are stuck on? Then just copy this particular question link, copy this, go to this notepad. And paste this as well, okay? But before that, here you have to mention problem link. Okay, here it will be your problem link. And here it will be your solution. Till now, we have not learned about time complexity and space complexity, but as soon as we learn it, then you also have to mention what is the time complexity of your solution. Okay, whatever the time complexity you know that your problem is going to have, and the space complexity. So for now, we have not learned about both of these. So you need not worry about these two things, but you need to send your, like, if you have any problems, you need to send them in this format. Is it clear? I'll just share the same stuff in the Telegram group. If anyone is confused, you can just refer that. Okay, so I have given you the format. You all guys can just refer to that. And let's start on with today's session. All right, so I hope now if you guys have any doubts, you can just simply go through that kind of format and then ping your doubts. Okay, let's start on with arrays. We have discussed quite many questions in arrays as of now. So today I want to start with mini-max sum. What is this problem all about? You have been given an array of 5 numbers, like it is fixed that you will be given an array of 5 numbers. Let's suppose it is out of these 5 numbers, you need to pick 4 numbers which will give you the maximum sum. And again, you need to pick 4 numbers which will give you the minimum sum. Is it clear? You just need to ignore one element and sum the remaining of them such that you get the maximum sum and such that you get the minimum sum. Is the question clear? Okay, for Bhuvnesh, it is clear. Others, what about you all? I just got 3 responses so far. Clear, clear. Okay. So how we are going to do that? How will you figure out that, okay, this particular combination of 4 numbers is giving me the maximum sum and this particular combination of 4 numbers is giving me the minimum sum? How are you going to find that? I hope I'm able to make it clear what you need to figure it out. Let's just see the very basic approach that we can follow here. You have been given an array of 5 numbers. Then you can consider all the probabilities of 4 numbers. Okay. Okay, I will come to all of your statements. But first of all, what my basic approach would have been, I will try to make the subsets of 4 numbers. Okay. So let's suppose I made this subset. The other one I made this subset. The other possible subset is there any subset possible? Nine, 5, 3, 4. Wait a minute, let's go line by line. It will be 9, 1, 3, 4. And the next will be 9, 5, 3, 4. And the last one will be 1, 5, 3, 4, which I have already written. So total 5 subsets. I have figured out all the possible subsets of 4 numbers. And after that, what will I have to do? I will simply find the sum and check whether it is minimum or maximum. And at the end, I will give my result. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Okay. Now, how you are going to find these subsets? The question is that. How will you figure out the number of subsets in your particular problem? The process seems little complicated, right? Because as of now, we are not aware of what subsets are. So how can we figure that out, right? But if any interviewer asks you the same problem, then this can be your very first approach that you can say, okay, sir, the basic thing which I can think of right now is this, that I will make the subsets of four numbers, and later I will add them on and see when I'm getting the maximum sum and when I'm getting the minimum sum. Clear to everyone? Okay. Now, the task of this question is just to get minimum sum and maximum sum. How can I get the maximum sum from this particular array? Can you tell me the combination of four numbers which will give me the maximum sum manually by seeing this? Can you give me the numbers? Okay, so you all are saying this possible subset will give me the answer for maximum. Good. Which will give me the minimum? Which subset will give me the minimum? Third one. Correct again. So what all are you seeing before giving me the answer? Are you adding it and telling me, or you are having some trick that you are able to give me the answer? Yes. Removing. Okay. Correct. You all are able to see that if you want to find maximum sum, okay, then you will pick all the maximum numbers, right? All the bigger numbers, and you will ignore the smallest one, that is the minimum. The next thing is, if you want to find the minimum sum, you will pick all the small numbers starting from 1, 3, 4, and 5. Why will you pick 9? So you are ignoring max here and getting your minimum sum. So I hope you are clear that how we are finding out that, okay, this will be the maximum sum and this will give the minimum sum. Clear? Is it clear, guys? Clear. Now, if you all can notice, this problem just breaks down to our same problem where we have to find the minimum and maximum. Yes, no? Yes. What you have to do, I'll just write down the steps. First step, find the overall sum. Find the sum of array. You all know how to find the sum of array elements? Yes. Next is find both like minimum and maximum. Then for getting the maximum, what you will do, you will just subtract your minimum from the sum. And for getting the minimum sum, you will subtract maximum. I hope it is clear to everyone. Okay, is there anyone who is having any questions in this particular problem, or does anyone want me to write the code for this? Does anyone want me to write the code for this? One should come last. It's anyways, it is fine, Vishnu. Like you find the sum in the start, you find the sum in the end. It works well. Anyways, you need to find the sum, right? Sandeep, did you join just now? Okay, let me just repeat it. You have been given an array of 5 elements. It is not a dynamic array. The number will always be 5 here. And out of these 5 numbers, you need to add 4 numbers in such a way so that you get the minimum sum and the maximum sum. Is it clear, Sandeep? You can respond on the chat. Okay. So, and no one is saying that I should write the code. I'm still waiting. Return of this method is the numbers. Yeah, it can be numbers, it can be array, anything. There is like this is the same problem which is given in your HackerRank Ashok IT page. You can just visit that problem and see accordingly. You can decide your return type. Okay. Our next question is duplicate elements. You have been given an array of n numbers. User given value. I'm just taking here array of 7, and you have been given here and whatever number is getting duplicated, you need to give that as your output. That is 10 is duplicate, give 10, 9 is duplicate, give 9. Clear? So this should be your answer. I hope everyone got this question because we have discussed the same unique elements question in the class. Yes, okay. So will you all try to do this question or should I just start explaining it on the go? Okay, so I'm giving you guys 3 minutes of time. You can just try it, otherwise I'll explain. So there I'll explain, take 2 minutes or 3 minutes of time to see whether you can try it, like do it or not, okay? All right, so did anyone figured out how can we solve this particular question? Okay. Always think of the brute force also in a way that you are occupying the minimum space, okay? Never think of using more spaces because it's like not a very good solution. Yeah, so the possible solution can be, which you all can think of, is you just pick this number and start traversing from here till the end. In the between, if you get 3, it means it is duplicate, right? We can use, yeah, we can, but still we have not heard of this term in the class, right, Rohit? So we can't. Let's see what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is you picked 3. Now I will traverse from here. Okay, you all are saying that we should not traverse on the previous elements. I'm traversing from here. If I traverse from here, 10 is not matching. Okay, I'll go on to next. 9 is also not matching. Similarly, it will iterate on all and see that it is unique. Hence, we will not print it. Clear? Is it clear? Now, here comes 10. When you will start comparing 10, 9 not matching, 2 again not matching, 9 again not matching, not matching. At the end, it will get 10, which is matching, and it will print 10. Clear? Is it clear? Okay. Same thing goes for 9. For 9, it will compare with 2, not matching. It will compare with 9 again, matching. If you want, you can go ahead, but if you don't want, you can just break as soon as you get one matching number, and you can print 9. Is it clear? But will your loop stop here? No, it will start, like it will keep on going. Now it will check for 2. For 2, it will find no number. For 9, when it will check, again it will find another 9, and it will end up printing 9 again, hence giving you the wrong answer. So whoever has thought of this particular approach, this is the edge test case for that, and it will fail. I hope it is clear to everyone. So what else can be done? Can anyone tell me what else can be done? We can store duplicated elements in another array, but that will end up taking more space, which we clearly don't want. If you are directly printing it, how will you check? If you want to check, then you need to store it. Kishan, I hope you got it, that if you want to check whether the number is already there in your list or not, then you need to store it somewhere. On the first traversal, how will you do it? Temp variable, how is that useful? Okay, here is a good solution which will actually can be thought of if it works or not. So the solution is, when you check for 3, you are not getting any number, like any repeated number. You just go to 10. As soon as you go to 10, you start searching for, is there 10, 10, 10, 10? No, but you get 10 here. As soon as you get 10 here, you can make it as a kind of symbol that this number is already taken care of. Like you can just add something integer dot max, or you can add integer min, something which when we will traverse, we'll get like, okay, this number is already taken care of and it is not now should be taken. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Okay. Now when you will traverse on 9, again the same thing happens. So what happened when you will get first 9? Just add your whatever indicator is. When you move on to the next 9, again do the same stuff. So what happens is when you will be traversing for the next time, it won't create a problem. Clear? Is it clear to everyone? All right. So let's just quickly check these two questions today. And duplicate element is slightly complicated and new to you all. So let me just show you in the page. All of you, are you able to see my screen? Okay, great. Does you want that I should tell you the code, or do you all want that no, we will be able to handle it? Yeah, should I write the code or should I not? Okay, yes, please, yes, please. No, yes. Okay, I am writing this code because the remaining anyways you need to write. So you can see I've already taken care of the inputs here. Okay. Now I need to find the duplicate elements. So I will just take a duplicate function and I will pass array and n. For that, you can check now, like I was talking about, you can add int min or int max. You can check here your range lies between 0 to 10 to the power 9. That means that integer max can be your number, right? Are you all able to follow this? So what should be the indicator here? What number can be the indicator here? But if you add 10 power 9 to 10 power 9, what it will become? Int value, okay. Let's just try it with int max and see if it is working or not. Then we will get a better idea. Rohit, I didn't understood by your int value thing. The first loop I have run is for the numbers from the 0 index till n minus 1 index. Vishnu, these are integer numbers. How can you add null to it? See, the one thing you can do is very simple. You can just allocate minus values to it. Okay, like the numbers are all positive. So if anywhere you see that, okay, the value is negative, you can just ignore it. That is the very basic indicator you can use instead of using integer max or integer min. It's a common sense. The numbers can lie between 0 to 10 power 9. Okay, which means there will be no negative values. So you can use any negative value as an indicator of yours. Is it clear on my end what I'm trying to say to you all? Okay, let's just try it. If array of I is equal array of j, and you should take care of one more thing, that array of j is not less than 0. If this is the case, then what should be done? You should change your array of j value to -1. Let's suppose I am taking it as -1. Okay, the next thing is I have to ensure that this particular number is duplicate, right? Guys, are you able to follow me? The first thing is I need to change the value of the array element. Next thing is I need to ensure that they know that yes, this particular value is repeated. So I will just take a duplicate here. As of now, the number is not duplicate, so I'm taking it as false. But as soon as you find the duplicate element, make it as true. Coming out of this loop, you can just check if duplicate. You can just print it. Is it clear to everyone? Anything that is missed? Or you feel like that I should be adding it? It should not be less, it should be greater. Is it fine now? It's failing. Okay, space. Let's try submitting it. One test case is not getting passed. Is anyone able to find why? What can be the reason? Does anyone understood what I just did? See what was happening and like what can be the possible test cases. I'm giving 5 and I'm giving here the value as okay. If I will run this code, I should be getting 0 as my answer, right? If I run, let's see what will be the answer. No output. Because I was writing here array of j should be greater than 0, but it should be equals to. Because according to your constraint, your array of I is greater than or equals to 0. Clear to everyone? This is the possible case which I'm thinking that, okay, this can be the edge test case. Let's try and submit it. See, it is getting passed. Clear? Anyone who is confused with the code or anyone having questions to this particular problem, you can just ask. I am giving you guys 2 to 3 minutes of time. You can think, you can see the code, and then you can ask your questions. Sandeep, can you unmute if possible? This is the brute force, Gaurav, right? Because you can see I'm not using any kind of hash set or hash map. If I'll be using the hash set or hash map, it was just a matter of, like, you can say the storing numbers and then just printing it. But here I'm just iterating the same array twice. The complexity is very much. So this is the brute force, okay? Yeah, Sandeep, can you unmute?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I want to know how much did you understood so far?
I joined late.
Okay, did you heard the explanation of duplicate numbers?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, so what are you confused with?
Uh, root g is equal to -1. Why we take here?
See, okay, just a minute. You understood this part that if we are taking 3, we are checking with the other numbers if 3 is present in the remaining array or not, right?
Mhm.
If you are taking 10, then again you are doing the same stuff. If 10 is present, you will just print it, correct?
Yes,
But what was happening is when I picked 9, okay, I found the duplicate element and I printed it, correct?
yes,
But when we come on to the next 9 and we will iterate on the remaining array, again I am getting 9.
yes,
So it will again predict that this is a duplicate element because
yes,
your printing process doesn't know that you have already printed 9, right? So it will again end up printing 9.
yes,
And this is the problem. Are you clear with the problem which was arising?
yes,
Yeah. Now, what I said was, once you know that, okay, 10 is the duplicate element, instead of 10, you can put an indicator here. You can say that a kind of bulb which is glowing, showing that, okay, this duplicate element is already taken.
okay,
Okay. If I'm taking 9 as well, I'm just putting the bulb, or you can say an indicator, on the remaining 9, or which is saying
yes,
that these 9s are already taken care of.
yes, yes,
And that indicator was -1. Why I
okay,
took -1? Because all the array elements constraint was given as that either the array element can be 0 or greater than 0, and it is less than or equals to 10 power 9. That means no array value is going to be negative. Are you able to get me?
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's why I took it as -1.
Okay, I got it.
Got it? Okay, good. Anyone else who is confused with this -1 concept or the solution? Yeah, I am giving you still 1 minute of time. If anyone is, you can just ask your doubt. Yeah, sure, I can show you the code. I hope you are able to see it. Vishnu, I'm not clear with your statement, what you're trying to say. What if we add 10 to the power 9 as an indicator? We should always try what we are trying to say. Okay. So I'll just share the question link. Okay. I'm just going back if you guys have Question link. Okay, I'm sharing it. I've shared it in the Telegram group. Everyone can access that. And here, as Sudhir is saying that why are we not adding 10 power 9? I'm just trying to add that, okay? I'm taking array of j and I'm trying to add. This is the format you can write 10 power 9 as. And why I am like changing it to int or passing it to int, because this value is always taken as long value. Clear? And here I should write array of j should be less than or equals to. Is it clear, Sudhir and everyone else, that what I just did? I'll try to run the code. The first it passed. Let's try to submit and see if it is getting passed or not. See, it is giving the wrong answer. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? It goes beyond limit, and what it will do, it will give you some default value, some negative value, which will be always less than 10 power 9. I hope it is clear to you, Sudhir. Okay, let me just tell you the. Let me just share my screen. What is happening is your maximum integer range lies from minus 10 to the power 9 till 10 to the power 9. Now what you are doing, you are adding 10 to the power 9 to this number. And it is going to give you 2 into 10 to the power 9, right? Are you getting my... This particular number, does this lies in the range? Sudhir, are you getting this? No, it does not lies in the range. And whenever something goes beyond the range, what does it do? What does integer or long do if the number goes beyond the range? It starts giving you some default values, or you can say wrong values. Correct? Which will always be in the limit, and hence it is giving you the wrong answer. I hope it is clear to you. Sudhir, is it clear now? All right, great. So for today, I'm done with my array questions, and arrays are basically not that many questions. Also, if you see from tomorrow on, I will start on with the matrices. And today I'm going to give you a daily task if you all are interested to solve more questions in patterns. If n is given as 5, you need to print this pattern. One is this. One is you can print it in a reverse manner. The others, These three are the patterns. If you want to practice, you can. I'm giving the same example for n equals to 1. It can be. Okay. Everyone, are you good with the questions that I have given? These are just for your practice. It's nowhere like, okay, you need to do it or not. If someone is interested to do the pattern printing questions more and more, you have these. Clear? Am I audible to you guys? I can't see any of your responses. All right, then I'll just end the class for today. And from tomorrow on, we will start on with the matrices. So guys, please go and check the array questions on the Ashoka IT page of HackerRank and try to solve it. They are not tough at all. And I will share the whiteboard link for today. The whiteboard link for each topic will be the same. Like if I am doing arrays, the whiteboard link will remain the same. Okay. First, it is there. You will, when you will go to the Ashoka IT page, you will search for Minimax, or you can go to the third page. You will find the Minimax problem there. Okay, then guys, thank you for today's session. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.